Hi lovelies, welcome back to my kitchen. It's Darmiey. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make plant-based jollof rice. It doesn't use any chicken or meat stock, no seasoning cubes, and it's really delicious. If you want to follow a vegan diet and you are Nigerian, this recipe is for you. So let's get started. So for my protein, I'm going to be using a block of extra firm tofu, and I'm going to place it on a clean napkin and press out the water from the tofu. I'm just placing my cast iron pan on this, but you can use a textbook or any heavy material that you can find. So after 30 minutes, I remove the pan and I'm going to place it back in the package. So you can see that the tofu has reduced in size because we've pressed out the water. And then I'm going to put this in the freezer until it's rock solid. This is just going to help give my tofu a meaty texture. Alright, so now that my tofu is in the freezer, I'm going to prepare my pepper base for my jollof rice. I'm using some tomatoes, red bell pepper, red habanero pepper, onions, and I'm going to blend this. So I'm just doing this now. When you're cooking, it's good to time yourself and so that you won't wait for your tofu to freeze and then you just start doing this one. So I'm making all my prep ahead. I'm going to actually make the jollof rice tomorrow, but I'm just starting now. Okay, so I'll blend this and then I'll cook the pepper mix until all the water has reduced. So still in the spirit of time management, I'm trying to roast garlic. Now I'm adding some, I cut off the head of the garlic, I put some oil and I'm adding some salt and pepper. What this is just going to do is to remove the pungent taste from the garlic and give it a really nice flavor, because this rice needs all the help it can get since we are not using any meat stock or chicken stock or seasoning cube. So we are going to try to build up flavor by ourselves. So I'm just going to wrap up my garlic and put it in the oven at 375 F for 40 minutes. Okay, now my pepper base is ready. I'm just going to put this off and then I'll continue tomorrow. So it's the next day. My tofu is solid. I'm going to defrost it in the microwave and then I'm going to wrap it again and press out all the water. This step is optional. I don't like the taste of tofu, so that's why I'm doing all this, to give it a meaty texture. If you like tofu as it is, you can just cut it up and do your stir fry. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. I removed the tofu from the napkin and put it back in the package. Now you can see that our tofu has really reduced. We've been able to press out most of the water. So now I'm going to make a marinade. I'm adding a quarter cup of soy sauce, a quarter cup of rice vinegar, a quarter cup of hot sauce, some smoked paprika, garlic powder, curry powder, thyme, rosemary, black pepper, and some salt. I added a quarter cup of vegetable oil too, and then I'll mix this together. So now I'm going to start breaking up my tofu pieces and putting it in my marinade. Then I'll mix this together to make sure that the marinade coats every piece of tofu. So the tofu is going to absorb this marinade, and I'll set this aside till I'm done with the jollof rice. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to lightly toast my herbs and spices. I have some bay leaves, some rosemary, and some thyme. You can also do this in oil, but I prefer this dry toasting method. It helps you bring out the oils from these spices already. So I'm just going to toast this for about 5 to 10 minutes until you can smell it. Now I have my pot on medium heat. I'm going to add some diced onions. Once it's translucent, I added some minced garlic. Now I added a can of tomato paste. I'll leave all the measurements in the description box below. And now I added my toasted spices. So I'm just going to cover this and let this cook. Now I'm going to add my cooked down pepper mix. So the step is basically like you're cooking normal jollof rice. It's just the things we add to it that is different. Okay, so once the pepper base is fried, I'm removing some because I'm going to use it for my stir-fried tofu. So I'm just removing a little bit, and then I'm adding my washed rice. Now this is my roasted garlic that I made yesterday. So I'm just going to open this up. You can see the color of the garlic has changed and it's now very soft, and it's no longer having that pungent smell. It has like a sweeter flavor now, so it's really nice in this rice. So I'm just going to be pressing it out into the rice. And now I'm adding my veggie broth. If you want to see a video on how I make a veggie broth, please leave a comment in the comment section below, so I'll show you how to make it. I tasted for seasoning and added a little bit more salt and lots of smoked paprika to help give me a smoky flavor. So I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil and then let it cook for about 30 to 45 minutes on low heat. My rice is ready, so now I'm just mixing it up. And the rice smells really good. Like, you can smell the garlic and all those toasted herbs that we made. And I was even surprised that this rice tasted so good without any seasoning cubes or any meat stock. So now, time for my tofu. My tofu has been marinating for the whole time that the rice was cooking. So I just fried it and then I'm bringing it out of the pan. Now I'm adding some mushrooms to my pan. Once the mushroom starts to take on some color, I'm going to flip it. Now I'm adding onions. I'll also add some minced garlic and my mixed bell peppers. So I'm just going to stir fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes. I don't want the veggies to get too soft. I still want it to have a crunch. Now I'm adding my tofu pieces. Okay. And then I'll add the reserved jollof rice base that I removed at the beginning and mix this well. And this is how it looks: vegan jollof rice and tofu stir fry. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed already. Please turn on your post notifications so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video, which is every Saturday by 12 p.m. Eastern Time or 5 p.m. West African Time. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good one. Stay safe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.